Hi guys, Mr. Jaeger here, and welcome to a very scratched, very rough video, but I just wanted to make this video quickly, just so that way I can try and get this out there. I did a recording initially, and the audio got fucked, so yay, let's try this again for a second time. So, in Star Citizen, a new event has just occurred. The 2950 Imperator election. Now, for those who don't play this game or know what I'm talking about, the Imperator is basically a leader of the United Earth Republic, the government that your character is a citizen in, and they've just had an election to select their Imperator, which is a leader of sorts. And in the usual thing, there are three parties in which a number of candidates basically say vote for me, and people either vote or not vote or do whatever, generic sort of thing. And in the running, there are normally three different distinct parties: the Universalists, the Transitionalists, and the Centralists. Now, I'm going to briefly glance over them because obviously the big news is something, and it's a doozy. But to briefly describe them, the Universalists are the status quo. They're the guys who basically want the way you started, the universe to run the way it's been going, maybe with a few changes here and there, but primarily they want to keep the corporations in sort of power-esque. They want to kind of keep things going as they are because the corporations support the government, and then the government can maybe turn a blind eye sometimes, or maybe they can, be a little bit more favorable towards them as certain companies. Anyway, so yes, as said, they are the bog standard transition. Yeah, they're the Universalists. They're the bog standard status quos. Then, going to the Transitionalists, these guys are the more liberal, alien quota feeling, changing the planetary capitaling, peoples who, as said, they want to change the planet's capital of the UEE to the planet Terra rather than Earth, because Terra is located in a more secure sector with multiple warp gate transportations available for multiple sizes. It's got better trading routes. And it's a sign of a developing, more reforming empire that will be more willing to be friends with alien species and other sort of stuff to make a more peaceful universe in the galaxy. So yeah. Then of course you've got the Centralists, who are pretty much opposite that. If you're human, great. If not, fuck off. If you're pro-Earth, brilliant. If you're not, fuck off. If you're not, if you want Earth to do well, brilliant. And sort of, you think Earth is the capital, brilliant. And you want humans to do well, yes, great, good. Fairly old-fashioned, as you can tell, but they are, believing that, the Earth is the central form, i.e. Centralists. So, they are the three political parties. And now, in this particular run, we had two Universalists two candidates from the Universalist Party, but wanting to become there. You had one from the Transitionalists and one from the Centralists. And one independent. Yes, a new person. One particular person from an independent science group known as Leilani Addison. She's won. She is the new Imperator. She is the big thing. I'm going to briefly go over the things that she wanted to do. And again, I will go into a more in-depth video, but I want to try and get this video as soon as humanly possible. So I'm making this as short as possible so you guys can enjoy it, and then we can talk about it in the description, in the comment section, and then we can do more important stuff. So, Leilani Addison is now Emperor-elect. So, in terms of gameplay, what does this mean? Bugger all. Right now, it means bugger all. But in the future, we will maybe see some new things. Now, my speculation is that with her mandate and her other stuff, we may start to see more scientifically focused missions, scientifically focused locations, and maybe even more scientifically focused ships, which I'm looking forward to, because obviously science is the thing that we were going to be seeing in some part of the future. There's a ship called the Endeavour, which is literally a science ship. So maybe they'll have it. Some people in the forums and Spectrum are going a bit nuts over it. Some people are are upset at the fact that she won. There's one, Very well, as for science. Now, be a nice CIG team and get a science gameplay. Gib Endeavor, basically, is the... A load of people are pro this and not that. So, mixed bag, mixed bag. Slight side note, recently discovered that I can't log into the Star Citizen Spectrum, because if I do, the Spectrum breaks for me. Yay. But anyway. So... Going over to with regards to what's going on in the verse, this is big news, because normally one of the three big parties would have gotten into it, into being the Imperator. Now they haven't. This is big, big news, and I look forward to talking about it in a more dedicated video, but I want to try and get this done as soon as. So, thank you very much for watching this brief video. If you like this kind of content, because I'm really getting into the lore of this game, I've watched way too many videos and like kind of read up a lot on this lore of this game. It's actually quite exciting. And with me being able to finally access the Spectrum, I should be able to make some really good deep dig and dives. So, if you like this kind of stuff, let me know in the comment section down below. Click in the comments as well and talk about what let's start a discussion, keep it civil, about what, candidate did you vote for? Who do you think should have won? Or how do you think it's going to affect the game? And are you looking forward to the future or not? Anyway, thank you very much for watching. This is Mr. Jaeger signing out. Have a good one, guys.